The Lord's Prayer, First Petition, Hallowed be your name. The word hallowed isn't all that common. In fact, the Lord's Prayer may be the only time you say it. So let's take a look at what it means when we ask God to hallow His name. In simple English, when we say, "Hallowed be your name," we are praying God would help us to keep His name and His name alone holy. Did you realize when you pray that God's name is holy, you're actually praying against yourself? How so? Well, whenever you attend an athletic competition, a talent show, or even a church event, you see people following in the footsteps of those who built the Tower of Babel. People trying to make a name for themselves, trying to hallow their own names in an attempt to get the respect and admiration of others. When we pray, "Hallowed be your name," we're saying something quite different. We're praying God sees to it that His name is the one that's holy. We are asking God not to make our name famous throughout the land, but to make His name famous and holy. And how is God going to make His name holy? Believe it or not, He has already begun the process before you even started to pray. When you were baptized, God claimed you as His own. In doing this, God gave you His calling card. It's kind of like getting God's phone number. Why would God do this? Well, in giving you His name, God did what He does best. He gave you Himself so that you know who your God is and what He's doing for you. He does not expect something from you, including your prayers as part of a reward or exchange system. Rather, as found in the promise you received in your baptism, He is the God who doles out the unconditional promise of forgiveness, who raised Jesus from the dead, the God who gives all that is His as pure gift. You might be asking, what does this really look like? How is God's name hallowed? Luther said it quite simply. God's name is hallowed whenever His word is taught truly and purely. Simply put, when we repeat God's commands and promises to our children and to one another with no qualifications or alterations, we are doing God's will. We are hallowing God's name. This is most certainly true.